Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today I am bringing you episode 4 of my career mode. As you see there, Gomez is in talks with joining Chelsea. Loyes wanted to see some pop-ups of other squads, etc. So that's what I'm going to do. As you see, with the next pop-up here is going to be Spurs expect Champions Cup football, but our prediction is 5th. So that doesn't really make sense, lads, but we are going to try and break into the top 4 this season. I think that's definitely a realistic target, especially with the couple of signings that we've made. We've got our new striker in, so we don't need to worry about Adebayor's inconsistent form. Hugo Lloris is back from his injury, as he was in the last episode, and he's saying he's not 100% fit, but he's feeling pretty good and he wants to be in the game. And I have no problem with that, because Friedel's good in real life, but he's not that great in this game. LD is expected to make his debut, and I hope, and you'll find out in this episode actually if he does find a goal in his debut, which is always the best start for a striker. Villaboa, that is of course us, just leading up to our first competitive game. I think it's against Newcastle, and it is against Newcastle on the next little window as Colaccini is wanting to leave, so that's maybe good for us. Maybe they're a little defensively slack because of course their captain has requested a left, so his moral won't be that good, so hopefully his form will dip during this game as well. So we get loaded up in the first game here. A lot of wanted to know what difficulty etc. I'll be playing on. I'll be playing on legendary. I think that's what sort of everyone does, so I'm going to keep that trend up because I don't want to just win every game and batter everyone, because that's pretty boring. I want to try and make it as realistic as possible and sort of have hard games. So here we get loaded up in the beautiful St James's Park, and we're just sort of going to run through the squad in case you've missed the last episode. They're running the 4-2-3-1 formation. I don't really see any signings from them. No, I think that's just their normal squad. I don't think they've signed anyone in the transfer market yet so far. I think that's right, yeah, that's right. And our squad of course is the 4-5-1 custom formation. If you're wondering what the custom is, it's just basically me editing some of the work rates of Bale, put him high attack and low defensive. Same with LD, sort of high attack and work rate for our winger as well. So we start off the game, it's within the first 12 minutes, not really got any score here. We give it to LD, he plays a beautiful through ball to Bale. Our new left winger from Scotland has a great opportunity to start off his debut, because a lot of you don't know really too much about him except from Ultimate Team, so you're maybe saying I should be playing people over him, but I know he's a very very good player and I can sort of play well with him. But unfortunately it does not take his chance here, and we actually do get countered. Plays a beautiful ball into Cisse, and our goalkeeper, our injured soldier, steps up to the plate there, and just that's why we have him in there, lads, because he is so good in this game. So here again, we pick up the ball with Walker doing what Walker does, and that's interception. Gives it to Bale. Bale's using his pace, a lot like in real life, tries a long ranger, and unfortunately this time for us, being the Spurs fans, it does unfortunately go wide. So we bring it here almost identical to position from the first half, the first 12-minute highlight. We got Mackay-Steven using his strength to get by the right back and just headers it perfectly by Bale into the back of the net. So that gives us a lead in the 33rd minute, which is a very nice start for us, especially a tough tie against Newcastle. Even though they didn't do too good this season in real life, in the computer game they're a very very solid team. Their strike force is good with Ben Arfa, Cisse, etc. And that was a beautiful ball from our left mid, Mackay-Steven. So that'll do good for his form and morale, etc. as well, getting an assist. So we start off here again, and I was feeling a little bit good after Mackay-Steven's out-muscled him, so I'm trying to do some nice skill moves. Skin him, do a nice little roulette, try and flick it out. Unfortunately I do get nicked there, and for some reason I do not get a foul, and this is quite frustrating because you'll see they do actually cut us in half. I was really expecting a foul. I think everyone that's watching this video will agree that was definitely a foul. I try and cut out the pass there and they cheekily chip over me. They chip the Chip King there, which was unfortunate, but it just ends up with a team header, and that's easily saved for Lloris. So we go into half time, still 1-0, lads. Not really too many highlights in the game. It's very cagey opening half, just sort of back and forth, sort of passing in each other's half, no clear cut chances. So I think Mackay-Steven has played good for his debut, but I'm bringing on Siggy because I absolutely love him in real life. Every time Spurs plays him he seems to do something amazing, so that's what we're hoping for here, and it's so hopefully we can build on from this 1-0 lead and just fire on. As you can see, 100% passing from Dawson. I think he's passed it like 3 times, so don't really look too much into that stat, lad. So there's just the confirmation of Sigurdsson on the play, and hopefully we can sort of explode in this half and start to get it going. But unfortunately for us, Cabaye plays an absolute devastating ball over to Cisse. Dawson's a good interceptions and headers, but unfortunately he's got zero pace when it comes to against Cisse. And to Cisco at the back post, out jumps, I think that was Sandro, so that was quite disappointing. I've got Sandro in there to be the big man, sort of in our midfield to break that up, so that's unfortunate. He does get out jumped there, nowhere near that ball, so that's not the start of the second half we were looking for. But again, just playing straight on from there. Play some nice 1-2 passing with Sigurdsson and Bale, just doing what they do in real life. And I do get a free kick here finally, which I was due. And of course, you know what I'm going to do with this free kick, lads, or what I'm going to attempt to do. I'll always want to see some tutorials and maybe do that in the future when I do have time. But there you go, Bale, left foot, outside, 50th minute, 2-1. We'll take that. Bottom bag, no goalkeeper in the game is going to save that. And that's just a really, really nice finish from Gareth Bale. A lot of you were wondering if I was going to make some new signings, etc. If there's still going to be more of that. There's definitely more of that because it's not the end of the transfer market. This is only the first game. So I think we've still got 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks left of the transfer market. And there are some new signings as well. And some new contract negotiations that can be very frustrating. So I look forward to that. They absolutely kill me here in the 81st minute. Luckily for them, I was going to say, they do get a lucky break, but Lloris again being an absolute tank, definitely standing. I'm so happy I played him out fast, spreads them, and just beautiful, beautiful block there, give us the 2-1, and that was actually the end, lads. Not too many highlights after that one. And LD sadly doesn't get a goal on his debut, but 2 goals from Gareth Bale, the Bale show once again for Spurs. But anyway, this will be the end of the first episode. There's going to be plenty more games in the next one. This was just sort of highlighting our very first game. As you see, there's the player ratings, etc. 9.6 for Gareth Bale. I know there's going to be a lot of jokes about one-man team. I just know there is. Anyway, this has been CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.